Vic Shop. We're just cleaning up Saturday afternoon, getting ready for Christmas vacation, and I thought I'd roll you through the projects that we're working on right now. Right now, we're in the middle of build season. Maybe you've heard me talk about it, and what that means is that we've taken on a bunch of big projects that we don't typically do during the riding year because they're just such a large project. It's going to tie up my lift, and it's going to tie up the customer's time. And so we wait until snow is flying and it's cold and it's not riding season anymore. So let me show you all the big projects that we're working on right now as a send off for our Christmas break. And I think you'll get a kick out of all these projects. The first one's this Nest Vision. It's on deck to get a 116. We just got confirmation from Lloyd's that the 116's done. The red cross country is going to get a high compression 106. Those are in line to get on the bench here. This Vision's got 100,000 on it, and he brought it to us so we can go through and do a 100,000 mile service. It's getting suspension, front and rear, and just all kinds of heavy maintenance kind of things. And so this is something we'll actually do in the middle of the season, but this one's just going to be a huge project nonetheless. Here we got an '07 Vegas. This one came from Louisiana, I believe. And with a blown engine, and we're turning it into a high compression 106. It started as 100. It's getting a stroker kit. Actually, it's together. We just got to put the engine back into the frame after Christmas and get it all tuned in and dialed. That's going to be a fun project for that guy. Down the line here is this Vision's about ready to get a Lloyd's big bore as well. It's on deck for a 116. It's an '08. So, this one we're also putting a different block in it. It's going to get I think it's had a transmission issue, so that's going to have us put a whole new block and engine in it, so it's going to be a whole new repower for this guy. Let's see, back there, the supercharged cross country, which we built a year or two ago, is back for a couple of minor changes, some suspension stuff, and possibly a big bore to make it a 116 supercharged if I can get my hands on the kit. So this next one down the line is that engine, that flooded engine you saw the other day with all the water in it. That was a bike that had come from a salvage yard that obviously had been flooded. There's actually a lot that's savable here, and so we've got it all stripped down, and we're kind of assessing what's good and what's bad, and I'll probably build it back up into a personal project of ours. So yeah, then the next one is this '09 Kingpin. This one's getting a big bore. It started as a 100-inch. It's going to end up with being a 109 when it's done. And I got the block here for it. It's nearly ready to be put back together. The heads and cylinders are all done, waiting to go back on it. There you can see the rest of the flood victim bike. And then those two white cross countries are both big bore builds that are done, and we've been putting miles on them. When we do a big bore, we like to get at least 150, maybe up to 300-400 miles on it before it goes back to the customer. Next one down the line is this cross country here. It's getting the dual nitrous bottle setup that I had for sale a while back. So nitrous tank hanging off each crash bar, and then of course we'll beef up the clutch and the controller and everything that it takes to make this thing a beast and reliable. The next one down the line is another white cross country with a big wheel and everything. This one's getting a bunch of stereo modifications. Just a bunch of stereo modifications. Next one down is this cross country. We've already built this. It's done. It's just got a couple of minor covers to put back on it. This one is a high compression 106 with cams that we did. And the interesting thing about this project is he wanted stock exhaust. So we built an engine with stock exhaust, which isn't all that uncommon for a guy to want it quiet but yet powerful. Here you can see a bunch of other engines that are getting ready to go back together. This kit here is the Revolution 117. The heads are out getting flowed and oversized valves and oversized throttle body, and so we're waiting for those to come back so we can put them in Ryan's bike. Got a couple of big bores here going together, some stock cylinders that have been honed and for new pistons. And then in here, in the dyno room, we're just finishing up an Indian cam project. If you guys are interested in what we're doing to the Indians, check out our Indian side of the business, which is the runway performance. And over here, we've been tinkering a little bit with my bar and seat trier router. It's just a wrecked frame that we try out bars and different seats and stuff on without having to pull a guy's bike all the way apart. And then in the background, you can see all the powder coat exchange that we do. If you've got black powder coat and you want chrome, we'll do an exchange or vice versa. That's what that is. And then you can see in the showroom here, we're getting ready to unveil a new part of the Vic Shop, which is our motorcycle sales. And we'll start a different page for that and show you what we've got for sale on the show floor. And we've got a bunch of bikes here on consignment and for sale. And then, of course, some of our personal projects are mixed in with all that. So, yeah, that's it. Another busy week. We're getting ready to close it down for Christmas. I hope everyone has a great Christmas, New Year's break, and I'm sure you'll be seeing more of us shortly. Thanks for watching.